Hello everyone, Real Life at Arms here, back with another video. We're going to be discussing today some of the most important things you should try focusing on now. I wish I was able to develop more of these skills when I was younger, but I grew up with a really crappy stepdad who wasn't really that father figure for me. So it was me getting raised by my mom, which she did her best, and I will always respect that, but there's stuff a mom can't teach you. They can't be both your mom and your dad. There are people out there who grew up with neither and only one as well. So you know, it happens. But we're gonna be focusing just on. I have some points I'm gonna go down, and we're gonna start with health. Having good mental and physical health is on top important. A lot of people don't kind of understand that you need a foundation to build everything else on. And it all starts with proper health, mentally and physically. I'm not saying you need to go become a gym rat. I'm not really much of a gym rat. I lift weights at my house. But you have to be doing something to keep yourself physically active at all times throughout your life. You have to have that. If you don't, you're going to look a little slobby. And I mean, I guess as long as you're happy, that's cool, but it's not going to be good for you long term because you're going to regret it when you're older. And that's something a lot of people don't kind of get. And as for mental health, it's all about just journaling, thinking, really using your brain and just trying to not let things keep you down. I'll get to that a little later, but you just have to remember that there are going to be times when you hit, it hurts, but it's whenever you're at that point, you got to punch toward that ceiling and use that as momentum to get you higher and closer to your full potential. Now, wow, my next point is going to be true happiness. You got to start doing what truly makes you happy and try to make it a skill, like something useful. I understand people love playing video games, and I have a computer now because I wanted to play like cooler games and stuff. But it's all about moderation because you still want to develop skills that are going to set you up later in life. And that kind of comes down to my other point too, which is passion. Have a passion that makes you happy, but try to make sure it's a skill as well. You can have hobbies that you love, like playing video games. If you like songwriting, I like sometimes writing down songs and just singing them because it's just fun. But it's not something I know I'm gonna blow up and become famous or some stupid stuff like that. Because most likely it's not. You just got to remember to live in reality. You can, if you try really hard, I'm sure you can get somewhere, but you just have to remember there's a small percentile with that kind of stuff. You want to find a skill that you can develop and that's useful in this day and age. Computers is a big one. Anything trade wise, I notice is like always good money there. Even if you don't have the passion to go start your own company or start up something, you can join companies that are doing really good and grow with them. Especially when you're like my age. You stay there for 10, 15 years, you'll get paid a lot more and they'll rely on you, and it's good for a job to rely on you. Because when you ask for something, there's a better chance they'll give it to you. Now, this is something big that I know a lot of people like to argue about. I know so not a lot of people practice this. Proper grooming and hygiene. I understand we all have different genetics with hair and stuff like that. I personally can't grow a huge beard, but to people who let their hair just go out and like get crazy, just every now and again, just shave a little bit or trim. Do whatever you got to do. Keep yourself somewhat looking nice. It'll help you when you're working, looking for new jobs, new opportunities, stuff like that. No one wants to hire someone that looks like a slob. And it's true. I have a really shitty teeth genetics where like I have like a natural little yellow tint, even though granted when I was younger I never brushed my teeth because no one ever really forced me to. But since I've been 18, I've been brushing my teeth consistently almost every day, like twice a day pretty much. And it got better, but I know if I go to a dentist it could get more fixed. But I'm just letting y'all know, like, nothing's gonna be perfect. I wear cologne. I started using lotion. It's just small stuff that makes you look better, smell better, and it's like Why not? It's not really that expensive in reality. You can buy some decent cologne on Amazon for like 20-30 bucks like I did. And it smells really good and you can use it daily. You just don't want to let yourself go. That kind of comes down to having good health. My next thing is cooking. It's a skill. I don't care what people say. You need to have knowledge of true cooking, not this microwave bullcrap. I literally eat grilled chicken, rice, and some type of vegetable daily. That's the main meal I eat. I'm not saying that's all you need to eat, but it's to keep yourself somewhat balanced. And I have a lack because money and inflation is kind of annoying. I can't afford to go out and buy like really good food all the time. So it's like one of those things where just be sparingly. Eat really cheap like I do for 6 days out of the week, and on the 7th, go buy yourself some burgers and grill them up or something. You know, you can buy some decent food. Just don't stop going to fast food. Stop going to restaurants every day. These industries, I hate to say, are kind of really shitty for America, and we rely on them way too much. Because they're at the point where they're so focused on quantity, they could care less about quality, and I see that all the time now. Yes, it tastes good. That's cool. You can make food taste really good. You just have to literally watch a video, look up recipes online. People don't realize Google is right at your fingertips at all times during the day. I know everyone at this point has a phone, has some type of access to internet. Just look up stuff to cook. And if you don't have access to cooking, I'm sorry, that actually really sucks, and I would be sad without like a stove or some shit. But just do your best with what you got. That is the biggest thing I can say with that. And then to people that own a house, live in an apartment, wherever you live, keep tidy and clean. It goes the same with the other stuff. 1 second. Sorry, I wasn't trying to do this, but throat hurts a little bit. Keep your space clean. It's where you live. It's where you develop your thoughts. You grow. You do not want to have... I've been seeing all these recommended videos on YouTube of these disgusting apartments Twitch streamers, YouTubers and stuff live in. They just don't clean. I'm like, dude, why? You literally sit down all day and like play video games and stuff on your computer or whatever. You don't have an hour or two every day, or at least every now and again, to just pick up after yourself and clean. And I know some people are like, hey, we have maids and stuff do that. I'm like, no, unless you have a super big fucking house like a billionaire has that requires that type of stuff, clean after yourself. Keep stuff tidy. Keep stuff looking nice. I promise you, it's the peace of mind you get. And it's something just good to do. You can bump to music. You can watch videos. You can just listen to audiobooks. I don't know, whatever makes you cool. It's just, it's important life skill. And I notice a lot of men specifically think cleaning's a woman's job, which that's cool. If you think that, that's 100% cool. Good for you. I think true men keep them clean too. Cook. I believe they do all the crap that a woman can do. Sounds kind of stupid, but it's something we need to start doing, especially in this day and age. Now, this is I want to say the last thing I'm going to talk about, but it probably is. Take more risks. Don't be scared to be let down, denied access to stuff. You got to learn, the more you get rejected, shit doesn't work out for you, it's going to help you be way happier when stuff does happen. That's good. That's something I also just never really had to experience when I was younger, so I'm going through a lot of that kind of stuff now. But as a 20-year-old, I think it's really important just to get used to the fact that things are not always going to work out. And it's all about getting back up and pushing yourself to continue going and doing every day. Because I promise you, you try a million things in your lifetime. One of those million things is going to work out. You can argue with me all day. I don't care what you are on like any spectrum, financial, anything like that, smart, anything. Every time you try something, you will have a chance of succeeding. You just have to do it. I get it. People procrastinate. It's a human thing. But that's about all I got today. Thank you to everyone that watches. Hope you guys have a very good day. Real Life and Arms out.